Welcome aboard another episode of FIFO Break. I'm Peter Ritchie, and today we're flying over the beautiful French island on the Mornington Peninsula. With me I have Marcus of Live Financial Planning, and we're going to ask Marcus a little bit about what Marcus does as a financial planner. Marcus, take it away.
Thanks, Pete. Well, as a financial planner, I'd say there's a lot of things more important in life than wealth and money. But finances are often the driver that keep people in either the workforce, careers, and sometimes relationships. So that's why I call it Live Financial Planning. It's really about living your life, whichever way you want to live it, and making sure that your financial decisions underpin what's most important to you in life.
So as a financial planner, I find it very important that my customers talk to a financial planner before they make decisions about home loans. So your basic refinance to me is well, can I get you a lower rate? But as a financial planner, if they say I want to buy an investment property, do you talk about different structures that they can buy a property in, whether it's a trust or a self-managed super fund or in their own names?
Yeah, definitely. And I'd say that, well, you look at the recent proposed budget changes and even just the economic climate in general, I feel like it's getting a lot harder than it used to be. 20 years ago, you could buy any investment property in any structure, any share portfolio, and you'd probably be all right. But I feel like now, if you get some of those things wrong, you're going to get punished by the tax environment or the economic environment.
All right, and so who would be your perfect client? If you said, look, these are the clients I want you to send me, Pete, what would that person look like? And obviously you'll deal with everybody, but what's your perfect client?
Thanks, Pete. My ideal client is really hard-working Australians who they get to a point where they're just kind of either stuck in terms of their decisions, and so they need a bit of that help and guidance to figure out how to either build wealth or retirement or some other problem. First thing we do is look at the strategy and make sure that's rock solid.
Would then give them written advice and how to implement the plan?
Well, I suppose if we take it back a step, I offer a clarity call, which is a quick 15-minute opportunity for us to bounce a couple of ideas and see if it's a good fit from a personality perspective, and indeed if I can add value for them at the time. And then from there, the first step in financial advice is really often a financial plan, and a financial plan will do 5 things for you. So number one, it'll really take a snapshot of where you are today. Number two, we'll figure out some goals together, something that we can really reverse engineer the plan around. Number three is come up with a roadmap, like a flight plan for today. Number four is looking at sort of strategies and making sure that your products are underpinning that roadmap. And number five, we'll project everything out to see if you implement the recommendations that we've made, here's how we think it's going to work out for you.
Obviously, and you haven't got a crystal ball, you don't know what the future's going to bring. Who would have thought we would have had capital gains, tax changes like this?
Yeah.
So all we're going to do is plan for what we know now and adapt for what the future holds. Now, it's a $64 question. If you provide a fabulous service that will make people ideally or protect people's income, do you charge a fee for what you do?
Yeah, it's all fee for service, which is really the key point for me, why I designed the business the way it is that I've designed a fee structure where I'm really I'm not going to be influenced by which product you use, by whether you keep money in super, out of super, whether you build wealth, whether you want to take the money out and spend it on lifestyle, travel, holidays, family, all of that sort of stuff. So it's really I've got a cost structure that sort of reflects that.
So I think you've summarised exactly what I suppose I want to know. You're a bit like me. I've got a choice of lenders I use. They all pay me about the same. I don't care which one I use, but we'll make the decision on which is going to be the best product for you. And ideally, if I've got 2 products that are similar and do the same thing, then we look for the one that's the cheapest.
That's a good point, Pete. And what we find is that financial planning, yes, it's costly, but it's definitely cheaper than getting it wrong. I've got a price structure where it's an upfront fee, but then what that enables me to do is put the client at the centre of every other decision.
Yeah, okay, cool. And I think you did say you do an introductory call first of all, just to get a feel for the customer, to get a feel if you're actually going to be a good fit for them, and if they're a good fit for you. And there's no cost for that.
No. Just they can book via the website, and I think it's really important. Like I've got limited capacity, so I'm really only looking to take on clients where I know that I can deliver value for them rather than take it.
You're not building a collection. You want to grow a collection of clients based on good performance and solid results.
Yeah, well, if you were me and you looked at building a financial advice business, well, then you base that around building an honest practice on the Mornington Peninsula, servicing people either locally or around Australia, charging a fixed fee, and being able to put the client at the centre of every decision.
Okay, so you've got an office in Mornington?
Yeah, I've got an office in the industrial estate of Mornington, opposite the well-known brewery there.
Cool, and you're available obviously online as well. So you said you're available anywhere in Australia. I mean, you do, so you can do what you do via web or...
Yeah, the furthest clients I've got are in Broome, which couldn't be much further in Australia.
No, it's a fair way away. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, well, look, ideally, if you're enjoying the flight, one thing, we're over the top of Phillip Island at the moment. The racetrack's over on our right, Penguin Parade far right, we've got Cape Woolamai below us, and it's really pretty. We'll probably head back towards the French Island now, and apart from that, then we'll chat very soon, and I'd like to thanks for being involved today with the FIFO broker and the podcast on financial planning.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks for all your wider support.
No worries. FIFO broker signing off with the financial planning expert, Marcus Nyholm.
Thanks, Pete.
Three, 2, 1, go. Speed up a bit. Alright, what I'm going to do... God, hang on. Thumbs up, just because we're going to send that there. Oh yeah, Randy. Can we get, that's it. That's the one. Alright. Send that to Kieran.
Yeah, we'll